Hi, I'm Jamal Johnson. I am your current BOMA DE&I Plus Committee Chair. I am the Executive Director, General Manager with Comcast Corporation.
And my name is Theotto Lillard IV. I am the current Vice Chair for the DE&I Plus Committee for BOMA International. And I work with Lee & Associates in Indianapolis, Indiana as the Director of Property Management.
Thank you. Theotto and I are here to talk to you about what DE&I Plus means to us. And we are pointedly discussing the plus today because the plus sets us up and positions us with intentionality for the future. We are intentional about what we roll out to the BOMA community. And the plus this year is focused on B, belonging. There are so many instances where we are invited into the room and we've known that we did not belong, or we felt that we did not belong in that room.
And even if I can add to that, Jamal, just a brief analogy, like when I think about DE&I and Plus, I kind of think of like an artichoke. You know how you have to peel away at all the different layers of it? It's similar to DEI. There's so many layers to who we are and what we represent as a body, as a people, as a culture, as a nation. DE&I Plus and the B, the belonging, I think it all just fits and meshes so well together. And strongly on that belonging piece, because everyone wants to feel as though that they belong to something, to be a part of and to not be excluded from anything. We as a committee, we are starting to be more proactive than retroactive and starting to bring more webinars or things that people can join. We've had Andrew Adeniyi, where we've talked about DE&I Plus and belonging, and we've talked about, what were some other topics that we had with him?
Workplace strategies,
Yep.
And how to actually show up as your authentic self in your area of work and in your circle of influence.
So trying to just do more things like that to where everyone can be involved and included, because with it being BOMA International, we're spread out. So one of those ways of inclusivity is to do webinars more. And then when we go to the conventions, whether it's the winter business meeting or it's the annual conference, to start having more conversations like this, to have workshops where we involve people and have open and honest conversations. And some of our meetings, we're no longer having them as closed meetings, but having them as open forums so that we can get those many different perspectives from the different bodies of people within our organization. So
that's a great point, Theotto, because that brings in the belonging. When we open those, our committee meetings up to the overall BOMA International body, we really foster a sense of belonging because you have a voice and your voice is heard, and even more so, your voice is cherished. We want to hear from you. Let me drive that home a little bit more. We need to hear from you. That way we stay on the cutting edge. Yeah. We can take as much data as we can so we can anticipate trends, so we can add the next correct letter after that plus, whether it's accessibility, so an A there, or N for neurodiversity, or however we need to address. We can be poised to actually be targeted and impactful in that in addressing those things.
Absolutely.